Now live from the Cake Studios, this is Good Morning Cakeland.
Well, welcome in Wichita, getting ready for a grand slam in Cakeland. Professional baseball returning tonight to town.
That's right. The Wichita Wind Surge hosts the Amarillo Sod Poodles this evening at its brand new AA baseball stadium. And that's where we find Shane Ewing. He's joining us live from Riverfront Stadium this morning. Shane, this is where all the excitement is building today. Is this your first time in the new stadium?
This is my second time, guys.
Okay.
I took my family out here a year ago when the team was doing kind of like an open house for fans. And then, of course, that was pre-coronavirus. Things changed. And now here we are over a year later. So second time, hopefully that's the charm here because we do have baseball tonight. I'm not letting go of my chances to watch a game here at Riverfront Stadium. You guys excited? Yeah, I know that they are, and I know one person who is excited as well is somebody who has worked for this and worked for this day, and this is Jared Forma. He's the general manager of the team. As I was just talking about there, Jared, we had our hopes up. You had your hopes up more than anything. Where's your head at and your heart at right now?
Well, good morning, and thanks for being out here. I hope I'm as excited as you, because I know how excited you are, but we are just thrilled, on behalf of the whole staff. I'm just one little small part of this. The staff works so hard. It's been a long time coming, as you said, Shane. So we're just so excited, mainly for Wichita. This is a top-notch, gorgeous facility. And tonight we really get to finally open the doors. And as our late owner Lou would say, the magic finally begins tonight. So Wichita, come on out. We can't wait.
Yeah. Well, the magic begins in Wichita tonight, but for Wichita, for the Wind Surge, the magic is already off and running here. 5-1 coming back here after a 6-game series in Springfield.
Crazy, yeah. I was joking with someone, there'll be no sweeps really this year because every series is 6 games long, and man, we came close. So the Twins said we were going to have a good team. Sean Johnson, their director of player personnel, is from Wichita. He wasn't lying. It looks like we have a pretty good team, so hopefully tonight they could continue the hot start.
Yep, it's a hot start, but a bit of a cold day out here, so bring that coat if you are coming out, and chances are a lot of people are coming out here just from judging so far. Ticket sales through the roof. Possibly looking at a sellout?
Yeah, we're hopeful for a sellout. We still have plenty of berm and our outfield tickets available, but we urge people to get them early, windsurge.com. Come out early. We open the ballpark at 5 p.m. This evening, so a lot of pregame festivities and just a whole lot of fun and just, kind of hopefully start introducing that carnival atmosphere back to Wichita.
Yeah, sure. What are some of those things that you want to hang your hat on, the characteristics of the stadium that maybe makes it feel a little bit different for fans?
Well, first of all, we purposely took fan comfortability as the top priority. So even the concourse is spread out around. They're just so wide. Everything's so accessible. Our seats are some of the widest seats in all of any stadium I've been in. Extra leg room. Maybe not for me. I'm learning on this shot. But, so we did put the fan comfortability first. One of the big differences from the old stadium is you never lose sight of the field, the concourse and concession stands. You could view the field from anywhere you go in the stadium. An enormous, gorgeous scoreboard to my left, which will really help entertain fans. So there's so much here. The architectural work, just how everything looks and feels. I was joking with someone earlier this morning that you throw another deck of seats up here and you got one of the better major league stadiums, let alone a minor league stadium. So we're just so thrilled. This community has been so supportive. As you said, we were gearing up a year ago. And 2020 happened, as we say, but our partners, our ticket holders, just everyone, it's been overwhelming how supportive and loyal this community has been. There's a reason why Lou said, our late owner, that he fell in love with Wichita his first time he was here. It's clear as day, and, we're just so excited to welcome everyone in tonight and 59 more games this year.
Exactly. Hey, I know the feeling. I'm one of those people. I came to Wichita, fell in love, never left. That's what you guys are starting today, starting the legacy. Just from the perspective of a general manager putting a team together, you don't know these guys very well, but really we don't know these guys very well. Just as a group, what kind of cohesive unit can they be when the coronavirus and the pandemic kept things as strange as they did? No spring training.
Yeah, it's definitely challenging for the players. I think we're seeing it in some of the early games, not just with the wind surge throughout minor league baseball. The pitching is definitely slow to come around. They have not, a lot of our guys and the teams we're playing have not played a baseball game in almost 2 years. And this is a sport that's all about repetition and doing the same thing every day. So I think it's been a challenge for them. But again, we have a great partner in the Minnesota Twins with tremendous prospects. So it looks like, at least from what we could tell when they were in Springfield or last week, that they seem to have gelled really early, which is nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be so nice to see when that first pitch happens tonight, 7 o'clock. Just the collective roar just to see live baseball. I can't wait for that. Again, a few seats left out here. Of course you want to pack the seats, but the berm experience, the standing room only, walk around experience, that is something to experience too. That's something to get through the doors for as well. So Allison, even if you see a sellout right now, the experience is still happening. The atmosphere is still here, and it's worth coming down to Riverfront Stadium. So yes, as I asked you before, are you excited?
So excited. And you said it, tonight is going to be exciting and the atmosphere is just going to be wild. But I wanted to ask about this morning. You're there, it's only 9 o'clock and I'm sure, of course, there's not a ton of people there. But these are the people that have been working so hard for the past, 2 years now. So is there kind of that excitement even this morning building up from the faces that you're getting to see early this morning?
Yeah, not only that, a lot of these folks with the team have been the ones making the community the promises. Hey, believe in us, invest in us. We're going to build this stadium with taxpayer dollars and things of that nature, and then things shut down. Now here they are making good on their promises, and things are going to get really exciting tonight. So, yeah, I can't imagine what it's like to be a team official here. We're going to talk to more of them throughout the show here on Good Morning Cakeland.
Absolutely. Well, Shane, we want to get people the skinny on parking because we know it's going to be so busy downtown this evening. So here's some more information about what you need to know if you do head downtown, or maybe if you're not going to the game, what to avoid if you're going in that area. Well, more than 9,000 parking spots are available with those west of the river paid lots. Those east of the river are free. So west of the river, paid lots, east of the river, free. If you don't want to walk, there are shuttles available, lots of stops along the way. You can see a look at all the parking options, everything you need to know with this story up on cake.com. So exciting, though.
So exciting. All right, 9:07 now. Let's talk about the weather today. It's a grand slam in Cakeland, and the wait is almost over. It is opening day at Wichita's Riverfront Stadium.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a sneak peek of everything this morning, but now it is Shane Ewing's turn. And I feel like there are things that I missed out on this morning. Shane, you're joining us live from the team store. So, I mean, can you pick me up a few more things? I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shortage, that's for sure, Annette. I mean, there's a lot of options here, and we have to say, the Amarillo sod poodles are coming to town. That doesn't sound tough, right? You got to be tough when you're out here at Riverfront Stadium, and the wind surge are tough. We got these Hulk hands out here. You put that fist in the air, you say, go wind surge tonight. We're playing baseball again. This is going to be the most exciting night here in Wichita in quite a long time. I'll throw that to my friend over there, and we'll keep on taking you through some of these things. This is the shopping that a lot of people just kind of want to do. And I got to say, I shopped for this last year. I was like, oh, my daughter would look great in this. And then we didn't get to play baseball. She still wore it around town and whatnot. But it's good to see these types of things back. Just endless options here. And, of course, you need the wind surge hat, right? So there's a whole wall of them right here, and we've got the man to talk to about all of this. This is Bob Millette here, and Bob's been with this team. Just like Jared, you guys have been talking about how great this experience is going to be, kind of asking for that trust from the community. Yeah. Where's your head at right now from your standpoint?
Excited, right? I think it's been a long time coming. Jared and me have been here since March of 2019. We've seen this when it was a pile of dirt. I've worked late, tireless hours in this store to get this ready and everything around it. So, I mean, it's going to be an exciting day, and we're just ready to put on a show for the community.
What kind of show is the perfect show for you? How does this go down in your mind? I know you've been dreaming about it for a while. So what does it look like just when you start thinking about, man, opening night?
Yeah, I think the show is everyone having fun. Everyone get in the fields. There's going to be a few of those things happening tonight for sure. I think when people come and actually get to gather for the first time in a long time, it's going to be awesome. But yeah, the perfect show is people walking out of here and saying, hey, I want more. And however we can do that, from our experience in the merchandise shop to our experience in the concession stands to our experience in the in-game presentation. So we are just excited, and I think we want to have fun because that's what it is, and that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, there's going to be no shortage of fun, just like Annette was saying, the options in here, no shortage of an option, but also the cash situation. Yeah. Might want to have a shortage of that because we're going plastic, right? This is a digital experience. So tell me a little bit about the commerce involved at Riverfront Stadium.
Yeah, so everything is cashless, from the concession stands to the merchandise to the tickets. We have 2 ready stations where if you do have cash, there's one in the merchandise store here, and there'll be one by customer service where you can take your cash, pop it in the machine, and it turns out and gives you a Visa card. So those who are worried that, well, if I put my money in here, I have to spend it here, it's actually a Visa card. So say you put 20 bucks in and you spend 18, you can use the $2 somewhere else. So we have it covered. It's going to help with the lines. It's going to just help make everything more streamlined. So,
all right. And then we have to also address the idea that so many fans are going to be flooding in here, not only in the team store and an indoor environment, but outdoors as well. You can't be sure who's gotten their COVID vaccinations. You can't be sure who's showing symptoms, these types of things. So in the day and age that we're in right now, what is the mask policy?
Yeah, so we require a mask anywhere in the ballpark. Obviously, if you're in your seat and you're eating, we understand that. But we just ask that you respect the other fans and put your mask on. We'll ask people politely to do that and just have a good time. I think if everyone cooperates with that, then we're going to have fun. And, you know, there's obviously opinions, but that's kind of our policy, and it's a Major League Baseball policy as well. So we have to follow that and make sure that our partnerships get with them fulfilling those needs so that we can have affiliated baseball here.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to assume a precondition to reopening. Anybody can take that as long as we get the baseball back. It's just going to be such a relief. So congratulations on pushing through the way you have. I hope everything goes just how you dreamed of it, because it's been a long time coming.
It has. Thank you so much.
All right, Bob. Well, we're going to talk to more wind surge folks as well out throughout the rest of the day here. We're going to be live at the field. It's feeling good, guys. So we're going to be back with more here on Good Morning Cakeland.
Welcome back. It's a grand slam in Cakeland, my friends. It is opening day at Wichita's Riverfront Stadium.
That's where we go again to see Shane once again live out at the ballpark. And Shane, you know, a lot of people getting out want to know the safety precautions that they need to know before they come tonight. What do you need to tell us?
Yeah, talked a little bit about safety precautions inside with Bob here. And he said, again, mask policy in effect. So we're going to want to know about that. For everybody, outside, inside, whatever. Wear those masks tonight. Too many unknowns to not go about that policy the right way here for a lot of Wind Surge fans who are going to come out here and watch some baseball. When you're at the field, you got to play some baseball when you can. And Jared Forma is going to join me once again here, general manager of the team here. I don't know if I'm auditioning for a spot out here in center field or what, but I got to toss the ball around with you, man. I mean, how's things feeling right now?
Feeling great, and you know, we've had some high-scoring games this year, Shane. We might need some pitching.
That's right. Yeah, so I want to talk about the ball field here. We got this beautiful backdrop, all right? What's up top? Who are these people that are going to get in these little buildings on top of the screen?
Absolutely. You know, we have such great amenities here. Hanging off to my left is our Coors Light party porch, just one of our several unbelievable hospitality areas that we rent out to groups and corporations. Then we have about 12 suites, some of the most unique suites I've ever seen personally. To fit in Wichita, each one has a special garage door. We noticed early on here in Wichita, these Wichitans love their garage doors. And there's a patio built outside each one as well. Then up right behind home plate, we have the normal press box. And then off to the right, we have our Fidelity Bank Bravely Onward Club, which, again, we're so fortunate to have such great partners, but that is for special season ticket holders. That's a separate season ticket throughout the Wind Surge games. And that Bravely Onward Club will probably be the area we rent out the most throughout the year. It can hold any kind of events, weddings, graduations, chamber events. Okay. Yeah, so up above the home dugout on the third base side.
Nice.
So, you know, the amenities throughout Riverfront Stadium are just tremendous. It really is.
Okay, so we're out here in the berm area. People can bring, what, towels, blankets out here if they want to see it, and probably want to bring the glove, too.
Absolutely. You know, probably one of the greatest ways to take in a game is just lay a blanket out and you're on some great natural grass.
Yeah, this grass is feeling great under our feet. I will
say the wind typically blows out towards this direction out here, so I would definitely bring a glove. If you come early today, we open at 5 o'clock. You'll catch probably the tail end of the wind surge batting practice, and then certainly the Amarillo sod poodles batting practice. Yeah, I laugh every time I say their name.
Yeah, batting practice is the real fun time to bring the glove.
Absolutely. I would definitely encourage people to come out early, bring a glove, and just enjoy it. You know, it might not be 80, 89 degrees and sunny today, but rain has held off, not one drop, and granted, I'm a bit of a wimp in the cold, but it's really not. It's kind of comfortable out here right now.
Yeah. Well, there's we got concessions as well. You might kind of cheer yourself up a hunger or a thirst. Concessions, first base, third base, and then out here some beer garden type stuff.
Absolutely. We have probably 8 to 10 different concession stands. All the food is cooked fresh to order. One of the great things we have in our food court behind home plate is a Freddy's. We run and operate a Freddy's franchise right out here out of the ballpark. Again, just another tremendous partner we have here in town, where they've come out and trained our staff how to cook to their specifications. I won't lie, I had some Freddy's last night before I left the ballpark. And then, like you said, Shane, all out here in this enormous concourse in the outfield, we'll have different portables and grills going, and again, really trying to create a carnival atmosphere even through our food and beverage department.
All right, and then of course you mentioned the way it's kind of cool and breezy out here, but there are also those days that are going to be 110 degrees out there, and you're going to have to battle through that. So this is a great way to start off. Just get out here, a little bit of windy weather for the wind surge, and ready to play ball today, huh?
We are so ready. You know, it's you can feel the enthusiasm. You know, a year ago or 13, 14 months ago, you really felt it. And over the past couple weeks, you can really feel it surging back, if I may say. And, you know, again, this community has just been unbelievable, and it's just going to be such a magical night for everyone, you know, staff, fans, the entire community.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about some Wind Surge players with the voice of the team as well. So that's going to come up next in Good Morning Cake Land. Jared, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you later on Cake News at midday as well, so 11 a.m. we'll check back. Hey, we're out here at Riverfront Stadium. Shane Ewing, Cake News. We're back after the break. Welcome back to Riverfront Stadium, live on opening day for the home opener of the Wichita Wind Surge, and the voice of the team is joining us now. This is Tim Grubbs, and Tim, congratulations on getting here.
Well, it was a long path, you know. I mean, obviously I had been the voice of the team in New Orleans for a long time, and when I heard that the team was moving, I was excited about the new ballpark and everything, and I thought it would be last April. So the fact that we're 13 months later, it's been a long road, but it's exciting.
Been a long road for these players too. So these prospects are trying to get up the ranks here to the Minnesota Twins ball club. Tell us a little bit about the top prospect or the position player prospect. From what I could tell, Gilberto Celestino bringing a lot of clout with him.
Yeah, Gilberto Celestino is, I think he's the 8th ranked prospect according to Major League Baseball, 9th according to Baseball America. So you can tell there's a lot of talent there. He hasn't had the greatest first week. I mean, he was the opening day guy, got the first Wind Surge hit. He got it right away, and then had a couple of games, and then he busted through the other night with 2 doubles, and hey, I think he's made it turn the corner. The other player to watch out for has gotten off to a great start. I think he's the 20th best prospect according to MLB, and that's Jose Miranda. He's already hit 3 homers, including the Wind Surge first ever home run. So there's a trivia question for you somewhere down the line.
That's right, and that'll be great to kind of think about Jose Miranda when he's up at that big league level. He's a third baseman. Looking back to Celestino, you know, he's off to a 3 for 20 start. So only 3 hits and 20 at bats. Miranda, though, hitting 370 on the team. This guy's on fire, and it's kind of a trend for the whole team.
Yeah, the team's really been swinging the bat. Opening night, we were scoreless through 7 innings. They finally busted through with 2 runs in the 8th. And then the next 5 days, it was just a hit parade. You know, hit after hit. We had a 16-hit night. We had a 14-hit night. We've already scored in double digits, scoring 11 runs against Springfield. I don't know if it's their pitching or Cardinal pitching, or whether or not these wind surge bats, they're alive. So it was a welcome surprise here in the first week.
Yeah, well, we're going to be tested against the Sod Poodles tonight, and they're good. They bring with them a championship pedigree.
Yeah, they do. They are the defending league champions. Now, there is a lot of things different. They were the league champions. They opened up their brand new ballpark 2019. So it's cool that we're opening against them because they've been here. They've gone through opening a stadium and moving a franchise and gone that, and they won their first ever year. Now, they were a Padres affiliate when they won the championship. Then, of course, the year off. And now they're an Arizona Diamondbacks affiliate. So much like we've made changes in the last year, they are one of the teams that also has had a lot of changes.
All right, and a lot of speed on the team as well. Not only Celestino, but you got guys like
Aaron Whitefield is the guy that's really jumped out.
3 stolen bases already on the season.
Yeah, 3 stolen bases, 2 outfield assists. He's an Australian, so you love when he talks because he's got the accent.
See, that's my point, because we're going to talk about Aaron in a little bit here on a later show, but the backstory of a lot of these guys, international backgrounds, how do you think they're collectively coming together?
It takes time sometimes. I mean, it is funny when you look at the clubhouse and, the different pockets of different guys from different parts of the country. You sit here and say, well, the guys from the same country must all hang out together. Well, it's the same with the Americans. The West Coast guys usually hang out together. The Southern guys hang out together. And it's just, but, over the course of the season, they all become friends and become united. And it's a lot of fun because they want to win, and their goal ultimately is a personal goal, is to all get to the next level and be major leaguers.
Yeah, well, they've won so far, 5 games out of 6, and going to grab that win tonight as well, right? You're going to be on the call.
Be on the call. I'm looking forward to it. It's one thing to open on the road and play all these road games, but it's another one to actually have our home crowds. And we had 25% capacity the first week. So this will be the first time these guys have seen big crowds probably since 2019.
Yeah.
A lot of them because they didn't play much last year.
Exciting stuff. Tim, will you join us at 11 o'clock? I got a lot more questions, a lot more players to go over with you.
Absolutely. Look forward to it.
All right, 11 a.m. That's coming up after The View here on Cake. So we'll check back later from Riverfront Stadium. We're live. Shane Ewing, Cake News on your side.